Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Norwell Knights Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network. This is Derek Decker joining you this afternoon from Norwell High School, where today the visiting 5-5-1 East Noble Knights take on your 9-1 number 6 Norwell Knights. The Norwell Knights coming off a conference victory. They are 1-1 now in the Northeast 8. They come off a conference victory against New Haven on the road on Tuesday by a score of 7-5. That was following the loss to Leo last week. East Noble has lost to Leo. They are 0-1 in the Northeast 8. They lost 7-3, and that game back on May 3rd, so that would have been Tuesday as well. And we're going to go ahead and join Jeff Kokenauer, the public address announcer for the starting lineups.
And the home team on the scoreboard, your Norwell Knights. Let's meet the starting lineup first for East Noble. Leading off, playing shortstop number 7, Trey Bruce. Batting second, the catcher, number 9, Josh Glass. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 2, Zach Hafer. He'll be batting for the starting pitcher tonight, number 3, Justin Gallivan. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 18, Tanner Fout. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 5, Dylan Hunley. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 10, Zach Lane. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 4, Cade Irwin. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 16, Chevy Wright. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 1, Devin Gingrich. East Noble is coached by Mr. Corey Jackway. And now the starting lineup for your Norwell Knights. Leading off, playing center field, number 4, Zach Kintz. Batting second, the left fielder, number 11, Brody Myers. Batting third, the second baseman tonight, number 1, Quentin Middleton. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 34, Levi Long. Batting fifth, the designated hitter tonight, number 18, Ryan Tomlin. He'll be batting for the shortstop, number 5, Caleb Kohler. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 14, Bailey Perkins. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 20, Colin Schwartz. Batting eighth, the starting pitcher tonight, number 12, Carson Gerber. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 2, Trevor Wilson. The Norwell Knights are coached by Mr. Andy McLean. He's assisted by Dave Goodmiller. Ladies and gentlemen,
all right, we'll be right back after the national anthem.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Hi, this is Ken Mast with New Holland Tri-County. We are looking forward to providing you with sales and service again this year. We are inviting all of our customers to our open house on February the 23rd at our facility on State Road 1, just south of Bluffton. We'll be hosting a Kinsey Clinic in the morning from 9 to 11, followed by lunch at noon. If you haven't had the opportunity to check out our expanded facility, this is your chance. In addition to lunch, we will be offering discounts on parts. We'll be on hand to answer any questions you may have. We look forward to visiting with each and every one of you and show you our product lines. Once again, the open house is February 23rd with the Kinsey Clinic from 9 to 11, followed by lunch. New Holland, Tri-County, just south of Bluffton on State Road 1. Hope to see you there.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell High School. We are moments away from the first pitch this afternoon. Nathan Allison throwing out the first pitch, the ceremonial first pitch, that is, before we get things underway here at Norwell.
On the bases from Fayetteville, Arkansas, Theron Butler. And behind the plate from Cloudy, Oklahoma, Eric Miller. I bet that's not right. I don't give a rip.
And
That's where they're at tonight.
that's where we're at tonight. Well, we have been, yeah. Well, when you've been rained out so many times and you don't have an opportunity to play baseball as much, you kind of, you enjoy it a little bit more. As the Knights are going in here to their, it's probably only their fourth home game. We'll get that stat to you in just a moment. But East Noble has been in a similar boat. They've played 11 games. The Knights with just 10. Knights of Norwell, that is, with just 10 games to this point, whereas the teams down south have played up to 20 games at this point in the season. A couple teams at 14-5 that are in the top 10. And the Knights, of course, at number 6. They are at number 4 in the Prep Baseball Report rankings. And we are ready for the first batter of the evening. East Noble's going to send Trey Bruce, Josh Glass, and Zach Hafer to the plate in the top of the first. The Knights will start Carson Gerber on the mound, Colin Schwartz behind the plate. From left to right in the infield, it's Bailey Perkins at third, Caleb Kohler at short, Quentin Middleton at second, Levi Long at first. In the outfield, number 11, Brody Myers in left, Zach Kintz in center, and Trevor Wilson in right. Of course, East Noble sending Trey Bruce to the plate. He's playing shortstop this evening. He is a 5'7" junior. And he's listed here as also a potential pitcher this evening. And the first pitch is popped up on the infield in foul territory. Levi Long giving chase, but he's not going to get there as it falls out of play.
First pitch, 5:21 p.m.
And that long drive will delay things, as usual with East Noble. It's a pretty common occurrence. Of course, the tennis team also playing East Noble this evening. That pitch just missed, and the count goes to 1-1. We have seen wide varieties of strike zones this season across northeastern Indiana. The strike zone at New Haven in the conference game was quite large. Very consistent, but also quite large. And this evening already, it appears to be a little tighter. That pitch just fouled off at the plate. The count at 1-2 to Mr. Bruce. Of course, the game time temperature today was 65 degrees with a pretty gusty breeze blowing in from left field this afternoon. 1-2 is a breaking pitch that sails high, and it's 2-2. Of course, this season has seen less wind than some seasons, especially compared to last year, where almost every game the wind played a large factor, as that one's in the dirt and the count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Bruce. Of course, Gerber on the mound here. Here comes the payoff pitch. He walked him. Missed it low, and the East Noble Knights have a man aboard. So, Mr. Gerber walks the leadoff batter, and that will send Josh Glass to the plate. Josh is wearing number 9, batting from the right side. He's a senior. He is 5'7", and he's doing the catching this evening. Pitch is offered at, but then pulled back. The throw down to first is not close. It's blocked nicely by Long, and the count is 1-0 on Glass. As Gerber has struggled in and out this season to hit the strike zone on a consistent basis. That's bunted. Gerber will field it there and throw to first for the out. However, Trey Bruce advances to second base. Yep, Zach Hafer steps to the plate. So, Hafer's the designated hitter. He wears number 2. 5'9" junior on this junior heavy squad. First pitch is at the knees, called a strike. As Bruce has a lead away from second, 0-1. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Well, I may not for the duration of this broadcast. 0-2 is low. Count at 1 and 2. Well, you can see on your screen at home, you got the scoreboard in the top left corner, and you can see where that pitch is located. And here comes the 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and that's the second out of the inning as Hafer goes down on strikes. It's the first strikeout for Gerber, and Tanner Fout will step in. He's the first baseman, 5'9" senior. That's from the left side. Gerber comes set, and he's going to check on the runner. Gerber works pretty quickly on the mound, although he's not so efficient at times. He does work very quickly, as similar to a lot of Norwell pitchers who like to work pretty quickly on the mound. Middleton comes to mind. That ball grounded through the hole at second base. Coming in is Trevor Wilson, and he will throw to Levi Long, who cuts it off. So that's a base hit. It will allow Trey Bruce to take third base, and runners are on the corners.
Thank you, dear. Center fielder number 5, Dylan Hunley.
So the center fielder Hunley steps in, the 5'10" junior, wearing number 5. Batting from the right side as the sun peeks through the cloud deck here, and that pitch is fouled away, and that'll get back out of play. 0-1 to Dillon. Carson Gerber sitting on a 15-pitch inning at this point. Of course, it was a slugfest up at New Haven where both teams really pounded the baseball in a 7-5 victory for Norwell. That pitch just missed below the knees, and it's 1-1. Ball and a strike to Dillon. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Just missed again, apparently. And the count is 2-1. Is that? 2-1. The pitch fouled away at the plate. And it's 2-2, so Gerber has a chance to work out of the first inning jam. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 men aboard for East Noble. As the Northeast 8 race is very tight right now. 2-2 is high, 3-2. Of course, if I'm not mistaken, all the teams in the Northeast 8 have lost once. And that really evens things up as we've had tight races all across the board in all sports in the Northeast 8 this year. Payoff pitch is called strike 3, as that appeared to be low and in, but it is called strike 3. East Noble in the first gets no runs on 1 hit. They leave 2 after a half inning. We're scoreless in Ossium. We're back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Norwell Knights Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
It's not always about speed. It's not always about sponsors. It's not always about glamour. It's about getting the job done right. No matter what you have to push, pull, or move, New Holland and your local dealers are ready to help you finish like a champion. New Holland.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to Norwell High School. The Knights are scoreless here in the bottom of the first. The Knights of Norwell are going to send Zach Kintz, Brody Myers, and Quentin Middleton, who has filled in that 3 spot very nicely in the past week. He started in that 3 hole at Southern Wells and then again at New Haven on Tuesday. And he's filled in nicely. He started the season in the 7 spot, I believe. So Kent steps in. Kent is a dead pull hitter. And the Knights in their almost all-white uniforms with blue lettering, navy blue lettering, that is. First pitch is called a strike. Just might not know where that strike zone's going to be this afternoon. 0-1. Low, 1-1. Ball and a strike to Kintz as Galavez, that's flown down the right field line, and it's going to go foul out of play. 1-2 the count on Zach. Gerber threw 20 pitches in that first inning, 9 balls, 11 strikes. Galavez is a 6'2 junior as that pitch missed low and in. £160, pretty thin on the mound. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Zach, and the pitch. That's ripped into left field on a line, right at Zach Lane, and he will haul it in for the first out of the inning. Kintz is retired, and that will send Brody Myers to the plate.
Fielder number 11, Brody Myers.
So Myers, whose spray chart looks a lot better and a lot more evenly spread around the field, steps in here with 1 out and the base is empty as that ball ripped into center field. Going on the run is Dylan Hunley, and he will get there and make the play for the second out. Middleton steps in. Of course, Quentin not getting the win. He was the starter at New Haven, but that win did not belong to him. It belonged to Mr. Tomlin. Ryan very effective in his outing at New Haven over a course of 4 innings up at Bischoff Field. So 2 outs here for Quentin Middleton. First pitch is called a strike. Galavez does not appear to work so quickly, although he's a lefty that kind of comes all the way across when he throws it. And the count is now 1-1 as that one missed low and away. Ball and a strike. Flown into right field. Chevy Wright is going towards the line. He's not going to get there, but it's foul. And the count to 1-2. Of course, lots of events going on in the Norwell community this afternoon as far as athletic events. And we got tennis going on over there right now as that pitch swung on and missed for the third out of the inning. And the Knights go down 1-2-3 after one complete. We're scoreless in Ossian. We return in 60 seconds.
Hi, this is Ken Mast with New Holland Tri-County. We are looking forward to providing you with sales and service again this year. We are inviting all of our customers to our open house on February the 23rd at our facility on State Road 1, just south of Bluffton. We'll be hosting a Kinsey Clinic in the morning from 9 to 11, followed by lunch at noon. If you haven't had the opportunity to check out our expanded facility, this is your chance. In addition to lunch, we will be offering discounts on parts. We'll be on hand to answer any questions you may have. We look forward to visiting with each and every one of you and show you our product lines. Once again, the open house is February 23rd with the Kinsey Clinic from 9 to 11, followed by lunch. New Holland, Tri-County, just south of Bluffton on State Road 1. Hope to see you there.
We repair
and we renew.
Surgical services at Adams Memorial Hospital, helping you be healthy in every way. We comfort
and we deliver.
The Maternity Center at Adams Memorial Hospital, helping your family be healthy in every way.
And welcome back to Norwell High School. The East Noble Knights will send Zach Lane, Cade Irwin, and Chevy Wright to the plate in the top half of the second, as both teams were scoreless in the first. East Noble coming up with the only hit and the only two base runners. A wide stance for Zach Lane from the left side as the first pitch misses for a ball. Yeah, that is very wide. Almost stretches from line to line in the batter's box. And pitch called a strike at the bottom of the knees. That stride narrows just a bit as the pitch comes in. 1-1. Ripped into left field on a line. Brody Myers is under it, and he'll make the catch. One out here in the top of the second. And stepping to the plate is Cade Irwin. Irwin wears number 4, 6'3" junior. First pitch is a breaking ball that missed high, 1-0 to Cade. Galavez got out of the first inning with just 10 pitches. 7 of them were strikes. 1-0 pitch, called a strike. One, low, ball 2. Two one, fouled back, out of play. 2-2 to Irwin, and Coach Andy McLean has done a spectacular job with this squad through 10 games this season. Of course, Norwell with a ton of games to come in the last 3 weeks of the regular season. That pitch ripped into right field. Going back is Trevor Wilson, and he will make the catch on the run in the sun. That's a great catch for Trevor Wilson. And 2 outs here in the second.
Right fielder, number 16, Chevy Wright.
Of course, the Knights will host Adams Central tomorrow. And that's a makeup from yesterday. Of course, if you tried to join us yesterday, we weren't on there. Ground ball sent towards third. Perkins has it. He'll throw. It's a low throw. Scoop by Levi Long. It gets by him. Going to second base is Chevy Wright, and he will cruise into second, as that's going to be an error on Perkins.
Second baseman, number 1, Devin Gingrich.
So that's the first error for either team. The Knights did not look sharp defensively in their second conference outing up at Bischoff Field. That pitch popped up on the infield. Levi Long under it, and he will make the catch for the third out of the inning. In the top half of the second, no runs, no hits, one error, one left. To the bottom of the second we go. No score in Ossian.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with me handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, today and get to a better state with State Farm. 824-1928.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
False. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training, others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit laurensbodyshop.com.
And welcome back to Norwell. The Knights are going to send Levi Long, Ryan Tomlin, and Bailey Perkins to the plate in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, number 34, Levi Long.
East Noble had a base runner there in the top half of the inning. Reached on an error by the third baseman, Perkins. Levi Long crushed the baseball at New Haven on Tuesday, 3 for 4 with 2 extra base hits, a single, and 3 RBIs as that pitch apparently missed, called ball 1. We did forget to mention, as that pitch is ripped down the right field line, that's going to go foul off the bullpen mound, and it's 1-1. Josh Glass is behind the plate today for the Knights. Cade Irwin at third, Trey Bruce at second, or rather at short, Devin Gingrich at second, and Tanner Fott at first. From left to right in the outfield, Zach Lane in left, Dylan Hundley in center, and Chevy Wright in right. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Levi Long, and the pitch. Grounded foul. 1-2. Glad you could join us this afternoon on a sunny but windy afternoon. 1-2 is grounded weakly towards the third baseman. That's just foul. It is a breezy 64 degrees. It's not cool. It's kind of a warmer breeze, even though it is coming out of the north. Doesn't have a bite to it, as we are nearing the middle of May as we creep up on Mother's Day this weekend. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grounded foul down the third base line once more. Good at bat here from Levi. Next one's going to be number 6 of the AB. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Levi Long. Actually, it's foul tipped into the glove for the first out of the second.
The designated hitter, number 18, Ryan Tomlin.
We are cruising right along right here in the bottom of the second. Just over 20 minutes into this one, and not a ton of base runners. 3 for East Noble, none for Norwell. First pitch misses low in the dirt for a ball. Bailey Perkins waits on deck. Colin Schwartz in the hole. 0-1 hits the plate, 2-0. Supposed to be very active weather next week once more, especially in the early part of the week. That pitch ripped into center field. Going back is Dylan Hundley. He backpedals and will make the catch as the wind holds it up out there in center. Tomlin put a charge into that one, but it's going to go F8, and it's the second out. Good contact for Tomlin, but it's going to be tough to get anything out of here today, especially straightaway center. Of course, the dimensions here at Norwell, 310 down the lines, 370 to center field. Pitch misses low and in to Bailey Perkins. And it's 1-0. Gerber got through that second inning on 10 pitches. Popped up on the infield in foul territory on the right side. Coming over is Tanner Font. Can't get there. Ball and a strike. Of course, we have an obstructed view down the first base side. Back on ground level here at Norwell. Been significantly above ground level for the past several games on the road. New Haven was beautiful. Southern Wells was beautiful. And that pitch just missed for ball 2. Wind really whipping now, and that is called a strike, and that was higher than the last one. And it's 2-2. Oh my. 2-2 to Perkins, and it's low in the dirt, 3-2. Gotta be careful whether I call it a ball or a strike, because we don't know today. Full count to Mr. Perkins. Galavez winds and fires, and it's called strike 3. That one was right there. Perkins watches strike 3, and after 2 complete, we are scoreless here in Austin. We return in 60 seconds. You're listening to Norwell Knights Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com.
And welcome back to Norwell. East Noble's going to send the top third of the order to the plate here in the top of the third. Trey Bruce, Josh Glass, and Zach Hafer represent that top third. Justin Galavez threw 15 pitches in the second for a total of 25. Carson Gerber sits at 30. Both of those relatively good numbers here in the high school game. Just one hit in this one through 2 innings, and it came at the hands of East Noble. Trey Bruce walked in his first at-bat as the first at-bat of the game, and Carson Gerber lost him on 6 pitches. But Gerber's ready now, and he winds and fires, delivers the pitch, and it's high and away for a ball. One 0 popped up in foul territory. That'll get out of play. Count even at 1. One pitch grounded towards the second baseman. Quentin Middleton makes an off-balance throw. It's scooped nicely by Levi Long for the first out. Good play for both players on that one. Quentin Middleton had to range far to his right and made an off-balance throw to Levi Long. It was picked nicely. First out of the inning as Bruce is retired 4-3. Josh Glass, the catcher, steps in. First pitch is a ball high. That was a ball, right? Okay. Glass bunted in his first at-bat as that one's pumped down into left field. Brody Myers ranging to his left and will make the catch for the second out.
Designated hitter, number 2, Zach Hafer.
And now Zach Hafer steps in. He struck out in his first at-bat. Zeros in the scoring columns for both teams as a check swing. Yes, he did. And it's the first strike of the at-bat here for Hafer. The pitch was in the dirt, but Hafer not able to hold up. 0-1. Called a ball, low and away. One and one to Zach. Breaking ball in there for strike two. Hafer not pleased with the call as he turns away and shakes his head. But the count is 1-2 with 2 outs and the base is empty here in the top of the third. The pitch fouled away off of Zach Hafer. Still 1-2. Here's the pitch. Way high. Just a bit high. Schwartz not able to stop that one, although he is a brick wall with runners on base. Two and two to Hafer. That's called strike three. Is that? No, he gets a nasty look from Hafer as he walks. Oh, man, he's really getting some chirping action. But after 2.5, we head to the bottom of the third. No score in Ossian.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Kerry Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Kerry Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
High Day Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition. And their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires, and are the best in customer satisfaction. Visit HighDayMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles.
And welcome back to Norwell. Of course, High Day Motors, a longtime sponsor of WellsCountyVoice.com. As we're ready to head to the bottom of the third. For Norwell, it's going to be the bottom third. Colin Schwartz, Carson Gerber, and Trevor Wilson to the plate. As no night runners have reached base to this point for Norwell. Colin Schwartz had a base hit up at New Haven. Tends to get under the ball sometimes and flies out to the outfield a ton. First pitch misses low for a ball. "30 minutes into this one, and we are in the bottom of the third. That pitch popped up on the right side. It's in foul territory, and nobody's going to get there. Long strike for Schwartz. Some folks opting to break out the blankets, but most just in comfortable sweatshirts today. 1 ball, 1 strike to Colin. Taking a long look in is Galavez. Low and in, 2-1. Gerber threw 11 more pitches in that third inning, so now 41 total for Mr. Gerber. High, 3-1. Bottom of the third, base is empty. Leadoff hitter here in the inning. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. That's looped into shallow left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Colin Schwartz on with the leadoff single. And the Knights have a man on. Stepping in is Carson Gerber. The pitcher. Actually, we're going to have a courtesy runner.
Runner at first base for Norwell, number 35, Levi Lighting. And now batting the pitcher, number 12, Carson Gerber. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't care. Thank you.
So, Carson Gerber stands in. First pitch. Hit him. 2 men aboard for the Knights.
The right fielder, number 2, Trevor Wilson.
So, the bottom of the order, Trevor Wilson steps in. Trevor wears number 2, and he's got an RBI opportunity here. Maybe laying down a bunt. He squares to bunt, and it's bunted foul out of play. The Knights have really struggled this year to get the bunt down and be successful in moving the runners over. Trevor also has some pretty good speed, so if he puts it in the right spot, he'll have a shot at getting on. 0-1 pitch to Wilson. Here it is. He squares to bunt again. This one bunted right down the first base side. Great bunt. The throw to first going to get him by a half a step. But that does the job. Great bunt from Trevor Wilson. It's a sacrifice, and there's one out, but 2 men now in scoring position.
Center fielder, number 4, Zach Kins.
So that will turn over the lineup card, and the top of the order, and Zach Kent steps in. Kent is 0 for 1 with a line out to left. And the first pitch is low, and it's going to be in the dirt for ball 1. Kent standing at the very back of the batter's box with his right foot on the chalk line. 1-0's popped up out of play. Here's the 1-1. Popped up foul out of play once more. Gallavez ahead 1-2. So 1 hit for either team. 1 error for the Knights of Norwell. 3 left for East Noble. And that's about all she wrote to this point. 1-2. Grounded towards the third baseman. That's going to keep everybody there. The throw to first is in time. Job not done there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brody Myers.
So Brody Myers stands in. Brody flew out in the first as well. First pitch low and in for ball 1. Not a lot of first pitch strikes from Gallavez at this point. Yep. And what's the situation? We're going to have a courtesy runner. Courtesy runner is Bray Wilson.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Courtesy runner at second base for Norwell, number 6, Bray Wilson.
So Bray Wilson in there. And the pitch nearly hits him. It skips away from the catcher, and that's going to be the first run of the afternoon for either team. Norwell takes a 1-0 lead on the wild pitch. Bray Wilson takes third. That's borderline. So Leidig scores. Here's the 2-0. High 3-0. Quentin Middleton waits on deck should Myers reach. (3-0). Called ball 4, and Brody Myers reaches with a 2-out walk.
Second baseman, number 1, Quentin Middleton.
Middleton struck out in his first at-bat. May see Myers run here. Probably a good chance of that happening, as a matter of fact. And he's going to get picked off. Well, he's going to get in a rundown. We're going to see what happens. It's going to be, he bobbles it at second base. The run's going to score anyway. Brody Myers still in a rundown, and he's going to get tagged out for the third out, but the run will score. So, it is what it is. The run scores, and that will be the end of the third inning. To the top of the fourth we go. Norwell in the inning, 2 runs on 1 hit. There were no errors. They did not leave one on base. After 3, 2-0 Knights.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depths of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Norwell High School as the Knights lead it 2-0. Heading into the top of the fourth, East Noble's going to send Tanner Fott, Dylan Hundley, and Zach Lane to the plate here in the top of the fourth. All right, there we go. Tanner Font steps in 1-for-1 with a single here. Gerber has thrown 41 pitches through 3 complete. Galavez has matched the number. And the first pitch is breaking ball that misses high, 1-0. 1-0 to the first baseman. Grounded towards second baseman Middleton. He'll scoop it and throw to first for the out. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Center fielder, number 5, Dylan Hundley.
Gerber pitching to contact here, and he's getting the job done. Just 1 hit allowed. Hundley is 0-for-1 with a strikeout looking. First pitch is called a strike. At or just below the knees. Hundley way up in the box, and there's strike 2 on the breaking pitch. That one definitely appeared to be in there. And Hundley in the hole, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Just missed outside, 1-2. Good spot for Carson. Very good location. 18 balls, 28 strikes is the breakdown for Gerber. And the breaking ball swung on and missed. Oh boy, as Hundley flips his bat in disgust. 2 outs.
Left fielder number 10, Zach Lane.
Zach Lane, the left fielder, steps in. He is 0-for-1 with the fly out to Brody Myers in left. First pitch just missed, low and in, 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And Bray Wilson heating up in the Norwell bullpen. Grounded right down. It hit the bag at first. And out there and right, that's Trevor Wilson, will pick it up and throw to second base. It'll keep him at a single, and it's right off the base for Zach Lane. He's on with the 2-out single.
Third baseman number 4, Cade Irwin.
Not a ton you can do about that one. as Cade Irwin will step in. Irwin 0 for 1 with the flyout to right. First pitch, just missed, 1-0. Zach Lane does not appear to be a threat to steal, as he's got a shallow lead away from first. 1-0. Just missed, 2-0. Gerber comes set, checks the runner, and now he's going to throw back without a slide from Zach Lane. Two-0. Breaking ball, cut on and missed on a pitch that was in the dirt, blocked nicely by Schwartz. He'll keep the runner at first. And it's 2-1. Two balls, one strike to Irwin. And that pitch is fouled back out of play, 2-2. The count is even, 2 outs. Opportunity to get out of the inning right here for Carson. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Breaking ball right down the pipe, and Cade Irwin watches it go by. In the top of the 4th for East Noble, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 4th we go. Norwell leading 2-0.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
It's not always about speed. It's not always about sponsors. It's not always about glamour. It's about getting the job done right. No matter what you have to push, pull, or move, New Holland and your local dealers are ready to help you finish like a champion. New Holland.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell High School. Norwell leading 2-0 as they lead East Noble heading to the bottom of the 4th. Quentin Middleton, Levi Long, and Ryan Tomlin will bat for the Knights in the bottom of the 4th. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 4 left for East Noble. 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left for Norwell. And the first pitch to Middleton is low for a ball. Quentin struck out in his first at-bat of the afternoon, as we have hit the 45-minute mark and already in the bottom of the 4th. 1-0, misses low, 2-0. Quentin playing second base today. He's played everywhere in the infield except for first base. He has been on the, well, I guess also except for the catcher, but he has pitched. He's played short, third, and second base, all in a variety, and he's done a nice job at all of those positions, and that one missed for ball 3, and way ahead here. Did not have the green light, shouldn't have, and the pitch was low, and Quentin Middleton on with a leadoff walk.
The first baseman, number 34, Levi Lighted. Correction, Levi Long.
Levi Long will step in as he struck out in his first at-bat on a caught foul tip. Middleton can be a threat to run here as he leads away from first base. Holding him on is Tanner Font. And Long standing at the front of the batter's box. Checking on the runner Middleton is the pitcher Galaves. Galvez is spelled with an I instead of an E at the end. First pitch misses low. 1-0 to Levi. To Levi. Low ball 2, and Quentin Middleton on the dirt ball read is going to slide in there without a throw, and Middleton has taken second base. Two-0 here to Levi. Missed low, ball three, and Galvez, if I'm not mistaken, is yet to throw a strike in the inning. 48 total now for Justin, and that is call a strike. 3-1 now to Long. Here's the pitch. Ripped into left center field, but it's flown out there. On the run is Zach Lane. He's going to have trouble getting there. Actually, coming over is the center fielder, Dylan Hunley, who will make the catch. Fires a rocket to third base. Not quite in time, but a nice throw on the fly from Dylan Hunley, the center fielder, and it's one out. Goes down as a sac fly for Levi.
The designated hitter, number 18, Ryan Tomlin.
So Tomlin will step in. He put a charge into the first ball he saw this afternoon. However, it was held up by the wind as the first pitch misses away for a ball. One gone here in the bottom of the fourth. RBI opportunity. Quentin Middleton stands 90 feet away. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Popped up on the infield. Coming over is the first baseman, and it's going to go foul and out of play. The wind will push it out of play today. 1 ball and 1 strike. As previously mentioned, next week, the early part of next week looks very active in the weather pattern. So we could be dealing with more rainouts, and now we're out of time to make them up. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Tomlin. Low in the dirt, 2-1. Norwell is scheduled to have 6 games next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the Garrett tournament on Saturday. Don't have the schedule yet for you. I'll let you know as soon as I do. And that pitch ripped right up the middle. That's going to be a base hit and RBI for Ryan Tomlin as he'll cruise into first base with an RBI single. Quentin Middleton scores, and the Knights of Norwell leading 3-0.
The third baseman, number 14, Bailey Perkins.
Perkins will stand in. First, he's going to, actually, we're going to have a courtesy runner here. And it's going to be Caleb Kohler. So Kohler, the courtesy runner. Perkins at the plate.
Running at first base for Norwell, number 5, Caleb Kohler.
Perkins is 0 for 1 with strikeout. Kohler with a medium-sized lead away from first. And he's going to check on him as he's back in there with a head-first slide. So Norwell has scored in each of the last 2 innings. And they lead it 3-0 over an East Noble team. Comes into this one at 5-5-1. First pitch misses high to Perkins for a ball. Waiting on deck, Colin Schwartz. Galvez is going to check on the runner again. Blocked nicely by the first baseman, Tanner Font. as the sun continues to shine through the clouds. 1-0. Popped up, foul out of play, right over our heads into the parking lot where it's never safe to park your car. Whereas if you park in the school parking lot, it would take a 700-foot bomb to get it out there. That pitch grounded right towards the shortstop, Trey Bruce. He steps on second, throws to first. That's a double play. And it's going to be 6-3 on the double play. And the inning is over. The Knights come up with 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors. They left nobody. After 4 complete, Norwell 3, East Noble nothing. We're back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Knights Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
He shoots. He scores. It's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces, powered by her heartbeat, are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniel's.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Live life to the fullest at Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments. Make new friends and take part in educational, inspirational, and just plain fun activities. Enjoy the best in maintenance-free independent living. Enjoy life at Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments in Decatur.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell. East Noble's going to send Chevy Wright, Devin Gingrich, and Trey Bruce to the plate here in the top of the 5th, trailing 3-0. 2 hits for both teams to this point. And Carson Gerber still on the mound for Norwell. He's thrown 54 pitches through 4 complete. 21 balls, 33 strikes is the breakdown. Galavez with 57 through 4. Chevy is 0 for 1. He reached on an error. And the first pitch hits him. So Devin Gingrich will step in. Gingrich, the 5'6" senior. And Gerber will check on the runner with a throw. And Andy McLean is going to jog quickly out to the mound to have a quick chat with Norwell's infield. Warming up in the Norwell bullpen now is Ben Kaler. Kaler still looking for his first appearance on the mound this season. Has not seen any action. Gerber comes set, and the runner goes. It's low. Colin Schwartz will throw to second base. It's going to be late. And in there with a stolen base is Chevy Wright. One 1-0 now, man in scoring position for East Noble. And the 1-0. Bunted in the air. It's going to drop right on the first base line. Gerber will throw to first for the out. Going to third is Chevy Wright. So the job is done. It's a pretty good bunt, except it was popped up. Got lucky, and it landed on the line. So 1 out, and now the first run is 90 feet away. Stepping in is Trey Bruce, the top of the order. First pitch misses low, blocked by Schwartz. Bruce is 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out. And here's the pitch. It's called a strike. Ball on a strike. Popped up on the infield, foul ground. That's going to get back out of play. One and two, this out important if he can keep it on the infield or get a strikeout for Carson. And he's ready. He comes set at the letters, delivers the 1-2. It's grounded right towards the third baseman, Perkins. He looks at the runner. It's a high throw, and he tags him out. Oh, he called him safe. And he must have missed the tag. And Andy McLean's going to ask for help from the home plate umpire. They're going to talk about it. From here, it looked like he tagged him. So they are going to talk about it. And if he tagged him, he certainly got him out. But, there would be one out if he called him safe. So we'll see what the situation is here as so the batter is out. So that's the second out, and that will keep the runner at third. And now Mr. Jackway has a word with the home plate umpire.
The catcher, number 9, Josh Glass.
That's going to be a simple ground out 5-3. Josh Glass steps in, and the first pitch misses high for a ball. Glass is 0 for 1 with a sac bunt and a fly out. 1-0 misses low, 2-0. Two 2-1 called a strike at the knees. So Chevy Wright is on third base with 2 outs and a 2-1 count. Grounded right down the third base line. That's a fair ball. It's inside the line. Coming over is Brody Myers to throw to second base. He keeps him at a single. It's a 2-out RBI single for Josh Glass, and East Noble's on the board. They trail 3-1.
Running at first base for East Noble, number 15, Colton Wright. Now batting, designated hitter number 2, Zach Hafer.
So Colton Wright is the courtesy runner for the catcher Glass. First run allowed today by Norwell. First pitch. Actually, it's a balk. Gerber balks. He's not happy with the call, as not sure what happened there. And the base umpire simply shakes his head. Yeah, that might have been it. So going to second base is Colton Wright. And now an RBI opportunity for Zach Hafer. Hafer is, let's see. No, it's no pitch. Hafer is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He had a short, brief chat with the home plate umpire on the last one. And the first pitch is a breaking ball that sails way high, 1-0. Things have shifted to a more overcast scene. And here's the 1-0. High, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes here to Hafer. Here's the pitch. Popped up into right field. Trevor Wilson is under it, and he will haul it in for the 3rd out of the inning. In the top half of the 5th, East Noble comes up with 1 run on 1 hit. They leave 1 after 4.5. Norwell leading 3-1. We're back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Norwell Night Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Instead of free hot dogs and gimmicky sales, you will find friendly, hassle-free salespeople who will help you define the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram vehicle that fits your budget and lifestyle. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award, the highest ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is more important to you than gimmicky sales and hot dogs, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
And welcome back to Norwell. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Colin Schwartz, Carson Gerber, Trevor Wilson to bat. Colin 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch, low and away for a ball. One-0 pitch. Low. It skips in there, 2-0. So Galavez has thrown 58 pitches, 29 balls, 29 strikes. Gerber with 68 through 5 complete. And that pitch misses low. 3 balls, no strikes. .30 is low in the dirt. Colin on with a leadoff walk here in the 5th. And that will send Carson Gerber to the plate. And we have a courtesy runner. It's Levi Leidig. Gerber was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And he squares to bunt. It's low. And Leidig will have to retreat to first. Yep. 1-0 the count. Now he pulls back and flies it into left field. On the run is Zach Lane, and he's going to drop it. Levi Leidig will head to second base and stop there. I'm going to give that a base hit. He had a long run, and we'll give him a hit. So Gerber on with a single. And that will send Trevor Wilson, the 9 batter, to the plate. And we're going to have a courtesy runner. It's going to be Bray Wilson. Bray Wilson was out in the bullpen, and he's going to be courtesy running for Carson. And Trevor had a sac bunt, and it was a great one. Would have been back in the third. That pitch called a strike. It's 0-1. Leidig with a sizable lead away from second. He squares to bunt. It's bunted down the third base line. Tough play for the left-handed pitcher. He's not going to get anybody, and the bases are loaded. Yep. So now we're going to have time called. We're going to have a discussion at the mound. We'll take a very quick break. We return in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tonight's Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs, and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
And welcome back to Norwell. The conference is over. Zach Kentz will step in for the Knights. Zach's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out, but he's got the bases loaded here with nobody out. First pitch misses low for ball 1. Coming set is Galavez, and he delivers. It's low in the dirt, 2-0. And here's the pitch. High, 3-0 to Kentz. Keep in mind, bases are loaded. The pitch count now at 68, which isn't incredibly high, but you can see the fatigue starting to come over Justin. And as he delivers the 3-0, and he missed it high. Ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk with the bases loaded. Levi Leidig will score, and the Knights lead 4-1. Brody Myers will step in. Myers 0 for 1 with a fly out and a walk. Here's the pitch. Ripped into left field on a line. Coming on his lane, and he's going to make the catch and stopping, and Bray Wilson can't score. So the bases will stay loaded with 1 out. And coming to the plate is Quentin Middleton. Quentin is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. Here's the pitch. Grounded towards first and bobbling it, and the throw is in time. Bray Wilson does not slide, and that's the second out of the inning. Bobbling it was the first baseman fought, and the play was very close at the plate. Bray Wilson not sliding, so now 2 outs, and the bases are still loaded, but just 1 run across for Norwell. And pitch fouled away. Oh and 1 to Levi Long. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a sacrifice fly. Pitch low and in, 1 and 1. Here's the pitch. Low, Long able to hold up, and the count is 2 and 1. As mentioned earlier, Levi really hit the snot out of the ball at New Haven on Tuesday in a conference victory. 2-1. Swing and a miss. It was a big rip from Levi, and the count now even at 2-2. Norwell's left just one man on base to this point, but in danger of leaving them loaded here in the bottom of the fifth with just one run across. Here's the 2-2. Low, blocked by Josh Glass, and the count is now full. So, full count, 2 outs. Quentin Middleton leads away from first. Zach Kintz from second. Wilson from third. Here comes the payoff pitch. Low, ball 4, and another run is across. It's 5-1. It's the second run of the inning that's been walked in, and now a pitching change is going to have to be made as this is the second trip to the mound in the inning. So we'll take a break. We'll let you know the defensive changes for East Noble. Norwell leading 5-1 here in the bottom of the fifth with 2 outs and the bases loaded. We return in 60 seconds. You're listening to Tonight's Baseball on The Voice.
At Warren Pharmacy, we offer local delivery, accept hundreds of prescription insurance plans, offer special ordering for hard-to-find items, have home health care and convalescent supplies, stock Nature's Bounty, Windmill, and basic vitamins, and Nature's Sunshine nutritional products, along with many other services provided. Warren Pharmacy, 222 North Wayne Street in Warren. You can reach them toll-free at 800-895-7035. Warren Pharmacy, we're big enough to meet your needs, yet small enough to know your name.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
And welcome back to Norwell. We do have a pitching change. It's number 17, the 6-foot sophomore Lucas Platt. He relieves the starting pitcher this afternoon, who was Justin Galavez. His line is not final, although he did face 22 batters this afternoon through 77 pitches. He allowed 4 hits, walked 5, and struck out 3. The only number that can be changed there is the number of earned runs. All 3 on long to Galavez. They're at the responsibility of him. As Long is on first, Middleton on second, Kintz on third. Ryan Tomlin steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a flyout and a single. Yeah, he really has. Tomlin put a charge into it the first time as well, as that was held up by the wind this afternoon. Waiting on deck is Bailey Perkins, should Tomlin reach. Platt, the right-hander, and the first pitch is low, blocked by Glass. It's 1-0. Norwell leading 5-1 here in the bottom of the fifth. 2 runs across here in the inning. Base is still juiced. And the 1-0. Grounded foul. 1-1. Pitch to Tomlin, grounded foul, the same spot, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Tomlin. Here's the pitch. Low in the dirt, 2-2. Tomlin ready, the pitch. Blocked again. Doing a nice job back there for the most part today is Josh Glass. Glass, of course, wears number 9. He's a senior. And the count is full once more with the bases loaded. Coming set is Platt, and he delivers the payoff pitch. Ripped into left field. That's going to be base hit. Scoring is Zach Kintz. Quentin Middleton takes the turn. The throw to the plate is not in time. He scores. Taking third base is Levi Long, and the Knights are now up 7-1 here in the fifth. Baseline foul. 0-1 the count. Wind has calmed down a bit, although it's been pretty strong at points this afternoon. 0-1, runner goes. It's in the dirt, and he's not going to be forced to throw as Tomlin is in there. 1-1 to Perkins. Here's the pitch. High, 2-1. So we're likely going to see Carson Gerber back out there in the top of the sixth for Norwell, as he's done a nice job today. 2-1, low in the dirt, 3-1. So it appeared East Noble might have gotten out of there with limited damage before the Knights finally break it open. 3-1 pitch misses low, and the bases are loaded again. Well, Colin Schwartz steps in, and he's got the bases loaded. The opportunity here, the situation is, a grand slam would end it right now. But it would be super tough to get that out of here today. Conditions are not favorable. But we'll see what Schwartz can do. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Waiting on deck is Carson Gerber should Schwartz reach. And the first pitch is high. Oh, that's called a strike, as that appeared to be above the belt. 0-1 to Colin. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back to the screen, 0-2. Long leads away from third, Tomlin from second, Perkins from first. 0-2 to Schwartz. Breaking ball misses high, 1-2. Blatt comes set. And he will deliver the 1-2. Ripped right at the shortstop, rather. Low throw is not picked, and Schwartz is going to head to second base as he kind of tripped over the first baseman. He couldn't stop it, and 2 runs are going to come in. And the Knights now leading 9-1, and that really makes the situation interesting here, as the Knights have really busted it open. But now a base hit could, as Levi Leidigs, and that's a good move, is going to go ahead and go into courtesy run for Schwartz. And a base hit could end it right now. So, the pitch is fouled back to Carson Gerber. Out of play. 0-1. Gerber 1 for 1 with a single. He was hit by a pitch in the third. 9 runs on just 5 hits today for Norwell. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch missed low and away, 1-2. Didn't miss by a bunch. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Oh, boy, that just missed. Could have been outside. He is. He really is. You don't know what a strike is today. And some days are like that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ripped into right field on a line, but right there is Chevy Wright. And he dropped it. Coming around to score is Levi. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, he was able to haul that in. I think he might have bobbled it and then hauled it in. And that will end the inning. And the Knights of Norwell get 6 runs on, 2 hits. And that's it. There was an error. They left 2 after 5 complete. Norwell 9, East Noble 1. We return in 60 seconds. You're listening to Norwell Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
The University of St. Francis Marching Pride is getting ready to debut later this year. And you could be the next member of Fort Wayne's only collegiate marching band.
I get to be part of a new tradition here in Fort Wayne.
Make new friends before classes start.
Helps reduce my tuition costs.
The University of St. Francis is now holding auditions at our Talent Scholarship Days, beginning Friday, March 4th on the USF campus. For more information, contact the University of St. Francis at 399-7700 or online at art.sf.edu.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell. No defensive changes for the Knights as we are going to play a 6th inning. Norwell leading 9-1 heading into the 6th. Carson Gerber with 68 pitches. He's allowed 1 earned run on 3 hits. The Knights of Norwell have committed 1 error. They have now left 3 as they left 2 in the bottom of the 5th after scoring 6. East Noble is going to send the 4, 5, 6 hitters in Tanner Fott, Dylan Hunley, and Zach Lane to the plate here in the 6th. As Lane is batting from the left side, he's 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out, both of those to the right side of the field. One of them in the infield, the other in the outfield. So Gerber's ready, and he fires the pitch. It's a breaking ball that missed low, 1-0. It's been a pretty quick game this afternoon. We're sitting at 1 hour, 26 minutes. Here's the 1-0. High, 2-0. In a 9-1 ball game, you got to pound the strike zone, and now it's 3-0. Nobody warming up in the Norwell bullpen. And it's 3-0 to Font. And the pitch, and he walked him on 4 pitches. Gerber unhappy with himself on that one. The leadoff man aboard for East Noble. That'll send Dylan Hunley to the plate, but not before. Andy McLean will take a trip to the mound. Not sure if this is his 2nd or 3rd trip. I think it's only his 2nd trip. And then he does not have to make a change. So we'll take a very quick break. We'll hear from Bluffton Tire. We'll return in 30 seconds.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located, across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H Park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Kerry Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Kerry Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
And welcome back to Norwell. Runner on for East Noble here in the top of the 6th with nobody out. That pitch grounded through the hole at second base. Trevor Wilson will be there to make the play at in right field, but 2 men aboard now for East Noble. Zach Lane bats from the left side. He's 1 for 2 with a fly out and a single. His single went right off the first base bag. And the first pitch is a ball low. It's a pitch that's been called a strike a lot today. (1-0). That is in the exact same spot, and it's called a strike. It is. It is. So 1-1 to Zach. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, bunted, foul. 1-2. So, no bunt on most likely here with 2 strikes. Don't see it very often anymore. Once in a rare while, you'll see a guy try to bunt with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That is just low. You never know. You can see it at home on your computer screen where that pitch is at. And it looks right there. 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Gerber will do it the old-fashioned way. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 out. Cade Irwin steps in. He's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout today. RBI opportunity for him. First pitch is just inside for a ball. Well, that is called a strike. Ground ball would be great here. 1-1 is low and in, and it's 2-1. (2-1). Grounded right towards the second baseman, Middleton. He throws to second for the first out, and that was on the transfer. Yep, that was on the transfer. So 1 out. Kohler not with a clean transfer. He wasn't going to get the runner at first anyway. 2 outs. So reaching is Irwin on the fielder's choice. Stepping in is Chevy Wright, the right fielder. 0 for 1. Hit by a pitch. He reached on an error. First pitch away for a ball. And it's a balk. He didn't throw it, and that's going to allow a run to score. He balks him in. That is a mental mistake by Carson Gerber. And it's 9-2. The second balk of the day. One out. Ripped into right field on a line. Coming on is Trevor Wilson on the run to make the play. And that will retire the side. East Noble comes up with the run on a hit. There were no errors. They left 1 on base. After 5.5, we head to the bottom of the 6th. The Knights of Norwell need 3 to end it. They lead at 9-2. We return in 60 seconds. You're listening to Norwell Knights Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
He shoots. He scores. It's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces, powered by her heartbeat, are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniel's.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell. We are just about ready for the bottom of the 6th inning. Trevor Wilson, Zach Kentz, Brody Myers coming to the plate here in the inning. Wilson 1 for 1 with a bunt single and a sacrifice bunt. First pitch is called a strike at the letters, or perhaps just above the letters. And that pitch flown into left center field. Going back is Zach Lane, and he's got it for the first out. So Kentz watches the first one low for a ball. Kentz is 0 for 2 with a walk, a ground out, and a fly out today. Of course, we appreciate you joining us this afternoon, as that one's flown down the left field line, foul, out of play. As we're just over an hour and a half into this one in the bottom of the 6th. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, 6 left for East Noble. 9 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, 3 left for Norwell. The Knights have played better defensively than Tuesday. It's an improvement, and they look to go to 2-1 in the conference with a victory here. 1-1. Fouled back. One ball, 2 strikes to Zach. The pitch, high, 2-2. Didn't get on top of the breaking pitch. And here it comes. High, ball 3, and the count has run full on Kentz. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Count still 3-2 as good at bat here from Kentz. He's seen 6 pitches. He's fouled off 3 of them. Comes the 3-2. Swing and a miss. And that's the second out of the bottom of the 6th. Stepping in is Brody Myers. Brody is 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts and a walk. First pitch up and in, 1-0. It's just 1-0. Oh, yeah, 2 outs, yep. That pitch is in there at the belt for 1 strike as Myers watches that one go by. Has darkened a bit here at Norwell as that one's pitched, or actually popped up on the infield. And the second baseman is there. Devin Gingrich hauls it in for the 3rd out of the inning, and that will retire the side. After 6 complete, Norwell 9, East Noble 2. We return in 1 minute for the final inning. You're listening to Knights Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
I'm going to start 2016 off on the right foot this year. I need to get in shape after the holidays.
Didn't you say that last year?
Maybe. What about you?
Just doing what I've been doing. I go to the YMCA.
You did that last year.
And it's been great. The Y is about more than knocking off a few pounds.
Oh, really?
Of course, it's a great place to get the exercise you need, but you can really focus on the whole you. The YMCA provides physical and social enrichment through family-friendly programs.
Such as?
Taking a group exercise class, learning a new language, connecting with friends, improving your health and well-being. They even have family outings.
Sounds like you have a little community there.
Not so little. You ought to come with me and see for yourself. Or go to fwymca.org and request a one-day pass from any Y in Allen, Whitley, and Wells counties so you can try the Y for yourself.
fwymca.org?
You got it.
Are you sure it's for me?
The YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne is for everyone.
If I join, what am I going to do for the following year?
You'll be like me. New Year's resolutions will be a thing of the past.
Welcome back to Norwell as we head here in the top of the 7th inning. East Noble is going to send Devin Gingrich, Trey Bruce, and Josh Glass to the plate, the 9-1-2 hitters. Carson Gerber returns to the mound with 83 pitches for Norwell. Still nobody warming up in the Norwell bullpen. 9-1-2. And the second baseman, Gingrich, steps in. Devin is 0 for 1 with a flyout and a sacrifice bunt. First pitch called a strike. Just low, 1-1. That one's high, 2-1. Oh, man, that must have been outside because it's 2-2 as that one, or actually rather 3-1 as it appeared to be right there. Here comes the 3-1. Unbelievable. That's called a strike, and it's 3-2. I mean, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable today. But the count is full with nobody out, and the base is empty. The pitch. That one's definitely low, and it's a leadoff walk for East Noble. Stepping in is the top of the East Noble order in Trey Bruce. Bruce is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts and a walk. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Low, snap throw back to first, not quite in time. 1-1 the count. Grounded towards the shortstop Kohler. He bobbles it. He'll have to go to first for 1, and he got him by a half a step. Long with a nice stretch, and there's 1 out. So that will bring Josh Glass to the plate. Glass 1 for 2 with a fly out, a sacrifice bunt, and a single. First pitch is high for a ball. And Collins going to jog out to the mound to have a quick chat with Carson. One ball, no strikes, 1 out, and a runner on second base. Norwell leading 9-2 here in the top of the 7th. Gerber comes set. He delivers the pitch. Flown down the left field line. That's going to go foul. And that will get out of play. Long strike for Glass. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2 on the breaking pitch. It was low, but it was called a strike, so it's 1-2. Glass smiles at that one, and he's got a good right to. And the 1-2 pitch is low, ball 2. Waiting on deck, Zach Hafer. Tanner Font in the hole. 2-2. Hit him. So Glass is on with a hit by pitch. And courtesy runner number 15, that is, let's see, that's Colton Wright. And so 2 men aboard here for East Noble. 1 out, ground ball, could get the Knights out of this one and end this one. First pitch swung on and missed by Hafer. Zach's had a rough day. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts, and a flyout. Has not made solid contact with the baseball today. 0-1. Breaking ball. Just missed. One. The pitch. Ripped into center field on a line. That's going to get down for a base hit. Coming on is Zach Kinsel. Scoop it. And the throw's going to be cut off by Long. Run scores. It's 9-3. Tanner Font will step in, the first baseman from the left side. 1 for 2 is Font with a single, a ground out, and a walk. Carson Gerber has hit the 100 pitch mark on the nose. Going to warm up in the bullpen is Ryan Tomlin as he just now jogs out there. First pitch swung on and missed. So 9-3 the score. East Noble has scored 1 in the 5th, 6th, and 7th. Norwell got 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 6 in the 5th. There's the 0-1. Ripped into right field on the line. That's going to get down for a base hit. Zach Kintz is there. He's going to throw all the way to the plate, and that's going to allow the runner, Hafer, to move up to 3rd. It's 9-4. And that's going to end Carson Gerber's day. So we'll take a break. We will tally up the totals on Gerber. It's 9-4 here in the top of the 7th with 1 out. We return in 60 seconds. You're listening to Tonight's Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's not always about speed. It's not always about sponsors. It's not always about glamour. It's about getting the job done right. No matter what you have to push, pull, or move, New Holland and your local dealers are ready to help you finish like a champion. New Holland.
The Big Philly Cheesesteak. Every meat lover's dream. With lots of steak smothered in melted cheese, it's easy to see why this classic is the taste that Philly is so proud of. Subway melts loaded up with your favorite fresh fixins and lots of ooey gooey melty cheese. They're the ultimate in flavor. For a limited time only, try the chicken cordon bleu or the chicken marinara melt. It's melted goodness made irresistible. Subway of Bluffton. Eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you on North Main and inside Walmart.
Yeah, welcome back to Norwell High School. The Knights having a little trouble closing this one out as East Norwell has gotten 2 runs here in the top half of the 7th. There are some defensive changes for Norwell. Carson Gerber is done on the mound. He goes to right field. Trevor Wilson comes in to play second base. Quentin Middleton shifts to short, and Caleb Kohler is out. That takes away the designated hitter, by the way. So Tomlin and Schwartz will work on the mound. Ryan Tomlin in there for Norwell. 9-4. He's got 2 outs to get. Both the runners belong to Carson Gerber. First pitch swung on and missed. Hunley is 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a single today. East Noble's out hit Norwell 6-5. That pitch is low, blocked by Schwartz. The runner doesn't move from first to second. So it's just 1-1 and no changes. As the sun again peeks through. 1-1. Grounded towards third. Perkins, it's slow. He's going to have to go to first for 1, and it's nice play from Levi Long to stretch and grab the baseball. It's the second out. The run scores. So now a runner on second and 2 outs. It's 9-5. And what has ended up being a sloppy ending to a pretty good baseball game for Norwell. So stepping in is, there's a ground ball towards towards short rather. Quentin Middleton will throw to first, and that will retire the side. The game is over. And that will do it. The Knights are going to come out of here with a 9-5 victory. And we'll go ahead and tally up the final statistics. We'll be right back in just a couple of moments. We'll get the stats tallied up, and we'll let you know. The Knights win 9-5 over East Noble. We're back in a moment. You're listening to Knights Baseball.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
Welcome back to Norwell Night Baseball on WellsCountyVoice.com. The Knights come away with a 9-5 victory over East Noble, and the Norwell Knights were just a few moments away from closing out the game in the bottom half of the 5th inning, but couldn't get the last 2 runs. So we played 6th and 7th innings, and East Noble comes up with runs in both of them. Go ahead and get to the final stats. East Noble will start with their offense. Trey Bruce, 0 for 3. Josh Glass, 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Zach Hafer, 1 for 4 with a single and an RBI. Tanner Font was 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. Dylan Hunley was 1 for 4 with a single and an RBI. Zach Lane, 1 for 4 with a single. Cade Irwin, 0 for 3. Chevy Wright, 0 for 2. Devin Gingrich, 0 for 1. On the mound for East Noble, the starter Justin Galavez went 4 2/3. He faced 22 batters through 77 pitches. He allowed 7 runs, 6 of them were earned. He allowed 4 hits, struck out 3, and walked 5. Lucas Platt came in relief for an inning and a third. He faced 7 batters through 32 pitches, allowed 1 run. It was unearned. He allowed 1 hit, walked 1, and struck out 1. For Norwell, the victors in this one, by the way, Norwell improves to 10-1 on the season, 2-1 in the conference. East Noble drops to 5-6-1 on the season and 0-2 in the Northeast 8. On offense, Norwell, Zach Kent's 0 for 3 with an RBI. Brody Myers 0 for 3. Quentin Middleton 0 for 2. Levi Long 0 for 2. Ryan Tomlin 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 3 RBIs. Caleb Kohler did not bat. He was DH'd for as he played shortstop today. Bailey Perkins 0 for 2. Colin Schwartz 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Carson Gerber 1 for 2 with a single. Trevor Wilson 1 for 2 with a walk. And that will round out Norwell on offense. On the defensive side of things, on the pitching side of things, Carson Gerber was the starter. He went 6 2/3 through, 102 pitches, faced 31 batters, and allowed 5 earned runs, allowed 6 hits, walked 3, and struck out 6. Ryan Tomlin comes in relief to get the last 2 outs, faced 2 batters. He threw just 4 pitches and did not allow a base hit. Joining us now in just a moment. Yeah, there you go. Joining us right now is Norwell head coach Andy McLean as the Knights come out of here with a 9-5 victory.
We will take it for sure. What a beautiful day. I think that was sunshine, if I remember.
Yeah, we haven't seen that in a while.
No, it's been too long. We just put a bunch of turfs down in the field, and then right after we did that, it's been nothing but wet ever since. So we're real glad to be able to play on it now that we kind of dolled it up, edged it, and we take a lot of pride in our facility. Painted, did a bunch of painting around here, and the surface and so forth. Right. And you can see the kids out there now taking care of it, and we take a lot of pride in it. It was nice to get out here in some sunshine and play some pretty good baseball on it.
Yeah, and for at least 6 innings anyway, your guys played really good baseball.
Agreed.
And then a couple things happened in the 7th. It's a good thing the Knights got that cushion, 6 runs in the 5th inning. Yep. We really pounded the baseball. East Noble did out-hit us 6-5 in this one. Right. But which kind of surprised me as well on the final tally. But your guys, I thought, got on base a lot today and took advantage after what looked like may have been a dud of a 5th inning. Had the bases loaded with nobody out, only scored 1, and then started to tally them on.
With 2 outs. Great observations. We've always taken a lot of pride as well as a facility in our base running. And sometimes you can generate some runs without a ton of hits here and there, catch a few breaks, make your own breaks, run the bases, get a bunt, those types of things. Got to be able to win in several different ways. But, it was a beautiful day. I say that, and boy, the American flag was blowing in, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. And we hit a couple balls on the nose that kind of got killed, but that's no excuse. Then it's like, okay, let's make an adjustment. That's not going to work today. It's not going to go out of the park. We got to make an adjustment and hit some more line drives and so forth. And I thought we did a decent job of that. Good call. It didn't look there. It was 4-1, and we had a base runner. His instincts maybe aren't where they should be. Instinctively, we got a tag on that fly ball. We got a slide on that play at the plate.
Right.
I tell you, man, we're glad to have Bray out. He's a good athlete and a good kid, and he wanted to be a part of the program. And he'll be fine. Yeah, when you don't play for 3 years, your instincts aren't quite like everybody else's. Else's are, but he's getting the hang of it, and there's nobody that felt worse than he did in that situation. But here's what our guys did: they picked him up. We talk about that all the time. They picked him up, and we were able to get some runs across, get that cushion. Carson, I took that last visit and said, hey, I don't want to put pressure on you, but a complete game would be great. It would really help us when we're going to play. We're going to play Adams Central here tomorrow at 5. We're going to play Bluffton twice on Saturday. It would really help our pitching situation. But I think he kind of ran out of gas there and left some balls up. The thing about the wind blowing in, it means you're throwing against it, and I think that's happened to him a couple times this year. He had a big year last year for us on the mound, got himself a victory tonight, and nobody wants to perform more than he does. He's an outstanding senior, and he'll be back strong and make some adjustments, and we'll look forward to getting him back on the mound.
Yeah, and you talked about just a lot of games coming up. You got the Adams Central tomorrow, doubleheader on Saturday, and then a total of 6 games potentially next week.
Right.
With 4 games during the week, and then the Garrett tournament on Saturday.
Right.
And
a lot of baseball.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we're running out of dates to make up whether we should have rain. I know next week early it's supposed to rain again. You just kind of have to work around that. And, of course, 5 games also scheduled for the last week of the season, of the regular season, before sectional play.
Right. And then, you never want to be sitting around before the sectional and lose your momentum and so forth. And there'll be a little break there before we do start sectional play, which will be nice, and get a couple practices in to fine-tune a few things. But, you're right. The way this, here we are. This is our 11th ball game in about, a month and a week.
Right.
It's just kind of been a little strange for us. But I tell you what, we've talked about this. Our kids are mentally tough enough to handle it, that's for sure. Physically, we're just trying to get them some rest and keep them locked in. They take a lot of pride in our program, so we're looking forward to one game at a time and being mentally tough, and that's what we work all winter for. Get ready for games, and we're gonna have a bunch in a row, and we're gonna get after it. Can't beat it.
Yeah, and one more thing, the Knights of Norwell really, I think, do a great job in all sports of scheduling really quality opponents in the final couple games before the tournament. A lot of teams go. They play some small schools. They play some not so good programs, and then really kind of rest before the tournament and
lose their momentum.
Absolutely.
Or get some false impressions of hey, we're super great. And all we got to do is show up. And I know that's a great point. And that'll be the nice thing about playing Carroll there late. We've always had Northrop there late.
Carroll's definitely a quality ball club this year.
Sure. They always do.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. And Northrop themselves too. So we'd like to think of ourselves as a pretty good squad too. So those would be good for us to get us ready for sectional play. And that's what we're doing this for. Obviously, another good conference win. We hope to keep cranking things along there. The tough Leo loss, we finally spit that out, hopefully. And ready to move on. Try to run out here in the conference and see what we can do to win we won the last NHC, and we got a goal to win the first NE8, and victory tonight keeps us another step closer.
Yeah, it's very good, and 3 wins this week so far, and hopefully 3 more to come. Coach Andy McLean joining us in the press area this afternoon. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
So that will just about do it. Thanks again. The Knights, of course, came up with 9 runs on 5 hits. They committed 1 error. They left 3 on base. East Noble scored 5 runs on 6 hits. They committed 1 error and left 7 on base. Game time this afternoon was 1 hour and 50 minutes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it. We don't know if we'll be able to bring it to you. We don't know if we'll be able to bring it to you tomorrow, as Norwell will host Adams Central at 5 p.m. We do know that we'll be able to bring you the doubleheader on Saturday. That's what we're planning on anyway, against Bluffton. Of course, rain is in the forecast on Saturday as well, at least in the afternoon. So keep an eye. Go ahead and make the trip over here if you can. If you cannot, go ahead and join us on WellsCountyVoice.com. This is Derek Decker saying so long, everybody. The Knights win 9-5 tonight. Have a great rest of your evening.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.